Alright, hello again everyone. So the purpose of this video is just to introduce Project 4. And so this is our second to last project, but it's our last kind of major project. Project 5 will be much smaller. And so this project will cover prediction, and to kind of have something fun to kind of work with, we're going to end up using a data set that someone scraped from Spotify. And so you can go ahead and pull up Project 4. This PDF instruction document is in the projects folder on Sakai. Basically, we've got some songs since the year 1991, and Spotify has measured a bunch of different variables on these songs. For the purposes of this project, we're going to be interested in a song's danceability. And so that's like how, I guess, like danceable the song is. How Spotify measures that, it's not really clear, but we're using that as our response. And then we've got a bunch of candidate predictors, like how acoustic the song is, like whether it has explicit lyrics or not, how much instrumentalness is in the song, liveness, loudness, some more like music-y type stuff. But we've got those candidate predictors. And so I also kind of made a note of where I got this data from, since I didn't scrape it myself, and thought this would be a good time just to throw in a little plug for our data science course, because a lot of what this person that I got the data from does on his site here really relates to a lot of data science concepts. And so our data science class is taught in most fall semesters, and would be something kind of more relevant to what this dude's doing. And so there's also a template on Sakai, and so let me pull that up here. And so again, we're using this PrettyDoc package to kind of make a pretty HTML report. So I hope you all liked it for Project 3. I love it. I think it looks so pretty and cool. Not this stuff, we'd have to get rid of that. But we're gonna stick with that package for Project 4 just to make our report look a little bit cleaner, and just to make it look a lot more nice and professional looking. And so the project is divided into kind of 5 parts. And so I just wanted to quickly point out that parts 1, 2, and 3 are more prescriptive, and that it's really just asking you to do some specific things. You'll do them, you'll answer some questions, all that. On the other hand, parts 4 and 5, that's more of like you're kind of on your own. You get to create whatever model you want, whatever model you think is best going to predict danceability. And so parts 4 and 5 are a lot less prescriptive. It's more about you exploring and coming up with a model that you think is best. And so part 5 is really just a competition where your models will compete against one another, and you'll get credit based on how well your model predicts danceability. And so I've already uploaded a training data set and a test data set, and so this will be the last thing we do in this video, just to briefly view the training data set. And so you can see it has all those variables that are discussed in that PDF. It's kind of interesting just to, like, if you sort by danceability, just to see what songs, so these are low on danceability. Like the Frey song from a few years ago, definitely not danceable at all. I don't know, it's just fun to like scroll through. Avril Lavigne, that Kings of Leon song. Anyway, and you could see what songs are kind of most danceable. So the most danceable song in our training data set is Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice, but you could kind of scroll down. Old Russell Wilson's wife or fiance or whatever, making it on the danceability list pretty high. And yeah, just kind of interesting to scroll through. Okay, sorry about that. Got distracted again. Okay, and so that's about it. As always, let me know if you have any questions as you're kind of working with this data set. We will have a day where we will spend most of the time working on this project, so you'll have kind of like a day where you take a quiz, but that's the only thing we'll do for class. The remaining time will be a project work day, just to kind of get you going. I also wanted to throw out a warning that it's kind of easy to spend a lot of time, not necessarily on parts 1, 2, and 3, but part 4. Coming up with like this best model can be a bit of a time suck, and so I would just kind of set an amount of time that you want to work on part 4 and then kind of stick to that. That way you're kind of using your time wisely and efficiently. Alright, that's about it. Let me know if you have any questions.